Guys, Redbeard here. I guess it's progress. I started tearing her down. I got the front clip off. I actually had to cut a windshield wiper. It would not release. Not real happy about that, but I had to cut the arm itself for the burr bit to get it to relinquish its grasp on the stud. Stud's fine. Don't need to change any of that. We'll need to buy some new wiper arms. That's okay. They're chrome. There will be no chrome when this is done. Did find something really cool here. Found a bottle of Haviline, 100-year anniversary, 1904 to 2004. Appears to be a full quart if anybody's looking for some vintage motor oil. I strongly recommend you go with the vintage stuff. That's back when they knew how to make oil, right? I probably wouldn't use this 20-year-old oil in an engine I cared about a whole lot at this point. Might be fine. I imagine it's settled a little bit. But, going pretty good coming apart. I'm not a body guy. It's probably obvious to anybody watching this. But everything has been releasing better than I expected it to. So that is good news. Where I did run into an issue is this up here. For whatever reason, I don't even really see any rust, but the insert has pulled out, and that made this fender a little difficult to get off. I will have to, I'll fix that while we're apart. Windshield trim was all breaking up as I worked around it, took it out, had like a little press-in thing. I imagine that's to hold the windshield seal. Windshield's got a small chip or crack in it anyway, so it's probably going away. And we're down to the core support here. I got to start pulling coolers. I'm pretty sure there's still coolant, transmission fluid. We're gonna have all kinds of fluids coming out of the front end of this thing here shortly. So I'm gonna start working on that. Get this front clip all the way off the core support, and then we're gonna start detaching the firewall. Work our way back. Hopefully tonight, once Zeppelin gets home from school, we'll get these doors and the rear hatch lifted off. And then my growing pile of parts is all headed up to the house garage for storage. So that's where we're at, guys. I did finally found some rust. Man, the body panels are exceptionally clean. Just a touch of surface rust underneath the front fenders. By no means into integrity. Wire wheel's going to clean that right off. I don't really see that being an issue. But this core support does have rust in it, which I didn't expect to find. And I'm not even that upset because we're building our own chassis to go back together. And I got to be honest, I'm probably building this structure out of tube anyway because I'm going to need that real estate. So we're going to need to push all this forward anyway, all the way to the front of the grill to be able to get her back together. I think that we're going to have to get creative on our mounts anyway. So, not a big loss, really. We'll work our way through it, of course. But anyway, I got to figure out how to disconnect the power windows and door locks and all that out of the doors. We got to get all that sorted out and start removing some more panels. But so far, guys, really, aside from that one bolt, haven't broke any hardware. Haven't really ran into anything. Even the front bumper, I did shoot it with a little PB blaster, but the impact took it right apart. No real issues getting the bumper off, and yeah, I'm not finding a lot of damage. So that's good, right? Like all the trim pieces and all that, they'll either get deleted or dipped. They won't be chrome when we go back together. So we'll see how all that goes. LMC makes most of the parts. If I damage anything, we should be good to go. So anyway, guys, keep watching. It's getting exciting. We're tearing it down. Still looking at options for transmission and whatnot, but we got a long ways to go, man. So anyway, guys, appreciate the support. Make sure to continue to like, share, and subscribe. Let your buddies know. And post up a comment and let me know what you're thinking. But she's closer now than she was when I got up this morning. So talk to you in a bit. Here we go, guys. My pile of parts, man. everything come apart pretty good. I had one little issue getting the grill apart. Didn't really damage anything. I think we're going to be good to go. The lower cowl trim piece in front of the core support was boogered just a hair. Again, no guarantee that's even going to be on there when she goes back together. So I can assure you that square headlights, we will have square headlights. We have square headlight buckets, unless I can get creative and found a way to massage some rounds in there, which really wouldn't upset me. But we'll see what we can do. We'll go back through the vault of old Dodge parts and see what we can find to make work. Probably end up going back with square, but anyway. Like the little blinker light lenses are like the aged plastic, like spider web. Not really cracked anywhere, but they're showing their age. I believe those can be restored. Not real worried about that right now. Again, much more interested in getting this tore apart and starting on the chassis so we can start moving towards putting it back together. That's the main focus of today's work. So anyway, man, pretty solid truck, dude. That's to be expected. It has been in the family since new, and wife learned to drive in it, so a little nostalgia going on there. Looking forward to going forward. Playing around with some ideas on the transmission. Found a sequential shift kit for the Tramac. That might be a good workaround for that seating position. Long, short throw, sequential shift. That might not be bad at all. But anyway, we'll see how that goes. We'll figure all that out. But anyway, that's where we're at, guys. Keep watching and enjoy your Thanksgiving week. Hey guys, look, we're wrapping up for the night. We got a lot of stuff done today. We got the rig stripped down pretty good. Man. We got the interior somewhat stripped. Rear hatch is ready to come off. My goal is tomorrow we're going to test out the gantry for lifting the body off the chassis. I think we're about going to be there. So decisions have been made. We're cutting wire with reckless abandon because there's no point in putting this much work into something and trusting 40-year-old wiring. So she'll get a whole new harness when she's done. It'll be good. Anyway, we'll get her all put back together. I used to be scared of wiring, and I'll tell you what, Sammy Mog and Waffles both fire up every time I hit the button. So, pretty confident at this point. We'll get this thing all put back together. Again, that core support is rotten. Not really worried about it. I'm going to treat it as part of the chassis, and it's all getting replaced. So, hey, stay tuned, guys. We're having a good time. Hope you are too. Like, share, and subscribe. Let your buddies know.